Welcome to the Month in Review briefing. This briefing will highlight the weather of June 2013, as well as the temperature and precipitation outlooks for the month of July 2013. This graphic is from the High Plains Regional Climate Center and shows the departure from normal temperatures for the month of June 2013. The time period for the normals is 1981 to 2010. A value of 0 would mean that the location reported a normal average temperature. Most of the region reported near to above normal temperatures. A few locations in south-central Washington and north-central Oregon reported near to below normal temperatures for the month. The next graphic is also from the High Plains Regional Climate Center. This shows the percent of normal precipitation for the Northwest for the month of June 2013. A value of 100% means that the location reported their average monthly total precipitation. Most of the region reported near to above normal precipitation values due to convective rainfall. The convective nature allowed portions of Yakima and Kittitas counties and portions of southern Grant County to report near to below normal precipitation amounts, while the other portions of the counties reported well above normal precipitation amounts. At the very end of the month, a ridge of high pressure built over the region, bringing hot and dry conditions. On June 30th, several weather stations broke record high temperatures for the day. Grizzly, Oregon reported a record high of 93 degrees, breaking the previous record of 92 set in 1987. John Day, Oregon reported a record high of 99 degrees, breaking the previous record of 98 set in 1974. The Hermiston Airport in Oregon reported a record high of 106 degrees, breaking the previous record of 105 set in 1924. Long Creek, Oregon reported a record high of 96 degrees, breaking the previous record of 93 set in 2008. The Cooperative Weather Station 2 miles north of Madras, Oregon reported a record high of 97 degrees, tying the previous record set in 1987. Monument, Oregon reported a record high of 109, breaking the previous record of 101 set in 1987. Pendleton Dam in Oregon reported a record high of 104 degrees, tying the previous record set in 1995. The Pendleton Airport in Oregon reported a record high temperature of 102 degrees, breaking the previous record of 101 set in 1987. Prineville, Oregon reported a record high of 100 degrees, breaking the previous record of 97 set in 1942. Redmond, Oregon reported a record high of 97 degrees, tying the previous record set in 1967. Sisters, Oregon reported a record high of 97 degrees, breaking the previous record of 96 set in 1967. The Dalles, Oregon reported a record high of 103 degrees, breaking the previous record of 101 set in 1995. And Zaydas Pass, Washington reported a record high of 91 degrees, tying the previous record set in 2006. Heavy rain from a very moist disturbance associated with a low-pressure system spread across eastern Oregon and southeast Washington June 19th and 20th. Many weather reporting stations, including remote weather systems, CoCoRaHS, and cooperative weather stations, reported 24-hour precipitation totals above 0.75 inches, ending the morning of the 20th. One south of Union in Oregon reported a 24-hour precipitation total of 0.78 inches. Lake Creek Ranger Station in Oregon reported a 24-hour precipitation total of 0.84 inches. Walla Walla East in Washington reported a 24-hour precipitation total of 0.85 inches. 4 north of Summerville in Oregon reported a 24-hour precipitation total of 0.9 inches. Roberts Butte in Oregon reported a 24-hour precipitation total of 1.04 inches. 4 northeast of Lostine in Oregon reported a 24-hour precipitation total of 1.12 inches. 12 west-northwest of Summerville in Oregon reported a 24-hour precipitation total of 1.27 inches. 18 southwest of Annatone in Oregon reported a 24-hour precipitation total of 1.28 inches. Meacham, Oregon reported a 24-hour precipitation total of 1.53 inches. La Grande, Oregon, reported a 24-hour precipitation total of 1.55 inches. 9 northeast of Cove in Oregon reported a 24-hour precipitation total of 1.56 inches. And 13 southeast of Mission in Oregon reported a 24-hour precipitation total of 1.62 inches. And now we will turn our attention to the forecast for July 2013. This graphic is issued by the Climate Prediction Center, or CPC, and is the temperature outlook for the month of July. The cool colors indicate a greater chance of below normal temperatures, and the warm colors represent a greater chance of above normal temperatures. The time period for the normals runs from 1981 to 2010. The Pacific Northwest is forecast to have a greater chance of above normal temperatures. This graphic is CPC's precipitation outlook for the month of July. The green colors represent a greater chance of above normal precipitation, and the brown colors represent a greater chance of below normal precipitation. South Central Washington is forecast to have a greater chance of below normal precipitation. The rest of the region is under what is called equal chances. This means that the probability of the most likely category cannot be determined, and the expected likelihood of above, below, or near normal temperatures doesn't differ from the climatological odds of 33.3% for each category. Please keep in mind that these are probabilities of averages, and that the day-to-day weather will still vary for the month of July. This concludes our briefing. Please continue to visit National Weather Service web pages for the latest weather information, including watches, warnings, and advisories. Thank you for your time.